Hello, my name is Miguel Robbie Anderson, and the story I'm going to tell you about is about a rival that I had in my sophomore year of college. So, just a little background about me. I am a senior studying advertising at the University of Texas at Austin, so that does mean I graduate in May of 2025. Outside of school, you can catch me listening to political podcasts. I got that from my mama. I'm currently learning Portuguese on Duolingo, and I'm always trying to, get better at my Spanish. That's always a good trait to have. And I love hosting dinner parties, and I'm always trying to impress my friends with like the different cocktails that I make. So I love making mezcamicas and caipirinhas. I also love fashion. Barragan is one of my favorite designers, and I DJ. And I'm currently binging What We Do in the Shadows and then Sex in the City. And I'm also from Richmond, California. I didn't mention that earlier, but that's a very important part of who I am. Being from the Bay is a very important part of my identity. So let's get into the story. So here it is. I meet this guy named Ryan in my first year, and he is cool. He's like, we're creative, we're both artistic, and I feel like as gay people, in college, you make friends with other gay people, but and it's cool, it's cool. But he's a really cool person. We go hang out a few times. Go to Kava, go to Urban Outfitters. Cool guy. One day in my dorm room, I read. I'm making a playlist with my friend, right? I go see his phone, and then all of a sudden, he's in a group chat with Ryan, and I get a mean text about that, how my friend is in the prison, that my room is the prison, and it just started getting really ugly from there. It made me feel really bad, and after that, there was a deliberate choice by him to turn the friends that I had against me. Luckily, my friends were like this, and they stood up for me, and they decided to still be my friends, despite what was happening with Ryan. And this is weird. We're in the same spaces. We are in the same org. This one org called Spark Magazine, um, and we're in the same orgs, and it's this weird energy at this point, and all of a sudden there's kind of like sides being taken. Some people who support me and some people who support him, and I lose a bit. I lose like two friends I made in freshman year, but what's freshman year without making friends or without losing friends? And we also exchanged a few words on Twitter after this, which I am not proud about, but it's important to my social development. And so, when second year comes around, we're back from the summer, that sets off the scene as a rivalry. Friend dynamics have changed. There's clearly people who have taken sides, and we're in competition. We attend the same parties, and when we're at the same parties, we try to one up with each other. My friends, when they see him, we be like, hey, we trying to be loud as heck so we can divert attention to us and move it away from him. And we still at this point we were still in Spark. And at this point it's a who can outdo who. Um and and one important part is that you know, in this process, applications comes for Spark. He gets in and I don't. And I am distraught. So he gets access to a creative community that I feel like I used to have. And it kind of tore me apart. And with this, he's making friends, blah, blah, blah. And he decides to host a Y2K party. And so I kind of feel, some of my friends are going to this. So I kind of feel hurt in this process because I'm like, no, I don't feel right that somebody who could hurt me like gets this like access to my friends and gets to make these opportunities, with my friends, and like they don't know how much he's hurt me. Um, and so I realized something. I scratched my noggin and I realized that I want to challenge him. So my birthday's coming up. I'm a Libra, by the way. My birthday is October 19th. And so I want to have the biggest birthday party ever. I invite everybody to this. These were the invitations I designed. Cool, cool, cool. They're cute. My main oh, and so word gets around about this party, right? And so it's about like a month and a half, and I'm sending these invitations early because I want people to be there. I want to have the biggest party. word is getting around, and excuse this page because it does kind of have like a inappropriate text, but what I want to convey is that I have people contacting me who I don't even know. I have people contacting me. This is a screenshot. The middle picture is a screenshot from my friend, but people who I don't even know, they're talking about this party already. It's getting crazy. It is getting crazy, in fact. Um, and so, I realize that there's an opportunity here. So not necessarily just to like one up Ryan, which I did want to do, but an opportunity to perform and do my own party. So I organize the logistics for this party. And this is the most college party ever. I look back at this. I'm 23 now, and I look back at it. I'm like, damn, this was the most college party ever. I hire frat dudes at security. I have friends helping me out making Jello shots. I hire a drag queen, and like she can do body flips and whatever. But I think most importantly is that I wanted to have people engage in a space where they can learn about my identity as a queer gay man of color. And so I wanted the party to be culturally relevant to my LGBTQ and like my background as a Afro Latino man. And what is more culturally relevant to that than ballroom culture? So that's what this whole party was centered around. The Saints and Sinners Ball was my party, and it was centered around ballroom culture. And so I wanted it to really be a place for people to engage and build community and interact with this facet of identity and culture. And so this was kind of like the process. This was kind of the process of just making the party, ordering everything on Amazon, making sure that, people had access, like the bar had access, people had wristbands. Um, and it turned out to be a crazy party. Over 100 people attended. I was surprised because the police was not contacted. Um, but yeah, it was just crazy. And it was, I had people, there was lines to get in. Lines. Can you believe that? Lines to get into a party, for a birthday party. And I had everybody trying to like come in. And I don't know, it was just a great opportunity. Yeah, I DJ'd for the first time, and I was DJing for a little bit, but I really wanted it to also be like my DJ debut, and it was just a crazy party. I was really grateful to have like the community there, and specifically my friends. All my friends got in free, and I still made a profit. I made about like $300 profit, but I spent a lot of money on this too, and I still made profit, and I all my friends still got in free. But in conclusion, what I want to show to um, the agency is that I'm an opportunity maker. I'm a community builder, and I am proactive about these things. I think in the beginning I mentioned how I am very politically engaged, and I listen to political podcasts, and I think it goes. I think I convey that in the way that I build community. I'm very intent about making like safe cultural spaces, and the Saints and Sinners Ball was the beginning of my like creative practice. Um, and I bring that energy into the workspace when I am bringing community. I am trying to build community with people, whether I'm just asking people how their day is. That simple question can go a long way, but also making sure people feel comfortable, safe. And I'm the type of person to invite people out, trying to get dinner, trying to get to know them on a deeper level than just workplace banter. And I bring this infectious, friendly, collaborative energy to the workplace. And then also, when it comes to my work, my the work that I craft is culturally relevant. So I hope that everybody, who is, the committee, who is the selections committee, who's looking over this process, enjoys this presentation. I hope you guys get to learn a little bit about me, and about my rivalry and the competition that morphed into this. And then also, I did one up him. His Y2K party ended up flopping. The speaker broke. My speakers did not break. People did not leave my party, and because people ended up leaving his. And my party was the talk of the town for like months. Like I still people some of my friends still refer to that as like one of the best moments of their college career. But that is it. Miguel Rappy Anderson is signing off. Bye. I hope you guys can know me a little bit better.